If I only want to have a 5-minute conversation with you, I don't even see the purpose. And I've been a person that would talk to damn near anybody, right? Where it's like, if you wanted to talk to me, then cool. But ultimately, I would rather come off with like the stone cold face so that you don't really want to talk to me.
I don't like nobody. Stop trying to talk to me. Stop trying to put me in your close friends on Instagram. Stop trying to invite me out on the weekends. I don't want to go out with you. Stop checking up on me, asking about my well-being. Please, just stop it all.
We're back, getting down and dirty expeditiously. And today, the topic is why chosen ones cannot be around a lot of people. Now, as a chosen one, you will commonly find that you do not relate with anyone else around you.
Fucking weirdo,
Bozo.
bro.
It's giving bozo.
You are a black sheep. You are not like the rest. And me personally, I get told that all the time. I get told that I am a unique individual, coming down to how I speak, how I look, how I present myself, how I address people. It's okay to be different, and it's okay to be yourself.
Why won't everyone leave me alone?
The average individual would love to fit in so that they don't stand out. And to stand out means to be ostracized, because when you stand out, you will typically not be accepted by the group because the group will be uncomfortable when you do not align with group values. If you do not fall in line with the culture, the vernacular, the slang, the lingo, the cultural ebonics, whatever that's going on in the sphere that you inhabit around you, if you do not succumb to whatever those values are of those that are amongst you, then you will be looked at as the weird one.
Weird, buddy. You're weird.
People look at you like, yo, you're a weirdo. Why are you not like us? We don't gotta be like you. You gotta be like us.
Hate us because they ain't us.
You need to stop being who you are and be like us. Why are you uncomfortable? Why did you even leave your house if you was going to be around a bunch of people and not conform?
For 5 minutes, could you not be yourself?
You supposed to conform to us. We don't gotta conform to you. You the minority, we the majority. You supposed to conform to us. And that's how they get you. They try to make fun of people that they created the term hipster. You know, they try to make you conform, and if you don't conform, you are looked at as the person that we should all point and laugh at, because you're different. Ha ha, you're different. Look at that guy.
Hey, who mans is this?
Look at that guy. Who brought that guy? Whose mans is this?
Who mans is this?
I like the concept of being the black sheep. It's so funny too. I'll go to events and I like to really people watch. I like to survey the scene. I like to look around and grab people's energy and really be able to tell a person from their aura before I even talk to them.
My name's Goose Wayne, brother.
All right, Goose.
All right.
I think that's very important, because me, as an individual that looks how I look, talks how I talk, and I can genuinely have a conversation with literally anybody. If you haven't noticed, based on the length of these videos, I can talk forever if I wanted to.
Yappa, 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 yappa. Shut it, place.
I have a podcast called Mercer Boys with a Z podcast. It's available on all audio streaming platforms, and it's also coming to YouTube, so you'll be able to see all the VODs on YouTube as well.
You remind me of Narvar.
And the thing is, this is me. This is me being more of myself than if you were to see like my other interviews where I'm even more like high energy. And people can compare me to Narwar more so there than even when I'm doing this type of interview style.
But I personally could talk for a very long time if I want to, or I could say nothing if I want to, right? So ultimately, I know that whoever I have a conversation with, whoever I give my energy to, they are gonna enjoy themselves because I immerse myself in that experience. I don't wanna give a person a bad experience to where like, we're here looking at our phones. Why are we doing that, right? I can do that by myself, and I do that by myself. I am able to be around a crowd of people and be on my phone until I feel like I am grabbed to somebody's aura and energy.
Remember, I am king, you are nobody. Get that through your head. Be grateful I even called you back. Very few people ever get a call back from the king.
And I tell people this sometimes. I'll go to them and be like, yo, your energy was distracting me. I had to come talk to you. And we had to build some type of connection because your aura was grabbing me. Something about you kept making me want to look in your direction. And I can be surrounded by a bunch of people, but everyone's aura is not enticing to me. There's something about all of you that made me not want to speak to you. And there's a reason for these things, right? And I trust my instincts on that. And when it comes to chosen ones, we have to really look inwards and use that spiritual guidance that we have in us to really be able to decipher who it is that we're trying to have in our company and bring in our bubble.
You know, a lot of times when we meet a person, we can sense right away that there's something wrong about them.
I was at this event, and when I got there, I found me a nice seat on the couch in the corner, kind of by the door, where I was in prime position to people watch. 'Cause I love people watching, honestly. I love people watching until I maybe see somebody that I actually would like to talk to and engage in conversation with, because ultimately, conversation can be very draining.
I hate people.
For me, as a deep thinker, I pre-think the fact that I have to talk to this person. How am I going to start this conversation? How am I going to continue the conversation? Where is the conversation going to lead us? Are we going to be able to go anywhere with this conversation? Do I want something out of you? Will I allow you to receive something out of me? How am I going to be able to lead this conversation? How long would I want to talk to you for? Okay, do I even want to talk to you for a long period of time? And more times than not, I don't even start any type of interaction with somebody unless I would be down to talk to them for X amount of time, and X being probably longer than 5 minutes.
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts.
If I only want to have a 5-minute conversation with you, I don't even see the purpose. And I've been a person that would talk to damn near anybody, right? Where it's like, if you wanted to talk to me, then cool. But ultimately, I would rather come off with like the stone cold face so that you don't really want to talk to me.
I don't like nobody. Stop trying to talk to me. Stop trying to put me and your close friends on Instagram. Stop trying to invite me out on the weekends. I don't want to go out with you. Stop checking up on me, asking about my well-being. Please, just stop it all.
And whoever wants to break that barrier, then I allow them to, right? If you want to talk to me, then I'll talk to you back. But ultimately, I'm not going to really put myself in your face unless I truly read your aura and feel like, okay, yes, I ultimately want to engage in this interaction, right? So ultimately, right, so I'm sitting on the couch, and this guy who's from Toronto, he ends up talking to me. He's in my area for a little while, right? And we never really said anything to each other. And eventually he actually just starts talking to me. So now we're engaging in a conversation, blah, blah, blah. He's one of those guys that he's going to talk to everybody. He's going to talk to any girl that's there, walking, moving. Even if she's not attracted to them, he's going to chop it up with them, right? And it worked for him in some instances, and it didn't work for him in other instances, right? But he even said to me at some point, he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you also got to talk to people, bro. And I'm like, yo, I am a person that, like, you can't choose up too quickly, if that makes sense, right? So let me just give y'all some real game real quick. When you're in a function or a party, right? If you say get there, you get there early. You get there early enough, you don't want to pick your partner too soon, unless you know that you're only staying there for X amount of time, but you don't want to pick your partner too soon, right? And let me explain with that. If you pick your partner too soon, there might be more people coming that you don't know that might fit your vibe a little more. At least let the place kind of fill out, you know, let your options be there.
Show me where the high value men, after their high value, go after BBWs as the norm.
Let it come to a point where you can kind of say, okay, I like that one for this, that, and that reason. I'm not just picking the first semi-attractive person I see to go talk to, because at some point, if I'm going to also be here for extended periods of time, I don't want other people in the party or function or event to know that I picked you and then say I go back and don't talk to anybody again. People are going to look like and say I go talk to, say, specifically another woman at a later point. It's going to be like, yo, you was just talking to an old girl.
Black men don't cheat, you know.
But ultimately in a club, party, event, function, right, that is the downfalls. You could talk to a girl and then there could be 50 other dudes that end up talking to her, depending on how attractive she is, right? But ultimately, going back to my conversation with the Toronto man, I was telling him, like, yeah, like, I'm not a person that feels the need to talk to everybody, because my energy and my aura and my smile and my look and my personality and my appearance is inviting. I'm an inviting person. I'm a cool dude.
I'm a suburban.
Respectfully. I'm a great dude. And I know that. And as chosen ones, we are awesome. We ain't choose to be awesome. I seen in a comment section of somebody else's video where they're trying to really downplay the concept and the word of chosen one. Like there's people that actually may resonate with the values and the things that go on in a chosen one's life, but they also in turn will look at the word chosen one or the term chosen ones as an egotistical connotation, right? And I'm here to also really debunk that because it's less about chosen ones coming off like a real egotistical term, and I can grasp why that will come off as an egotistical term, and that's why I'm here to say that I understand where you're coming from, but I so adamantly will refer to us and the people watching this video, the community, as chosen ones because that's the label of the community.
They despise us because they are not us.
When I originally found the chosen one community, you know what I did? I didn't type in chosen one. I didn't say, hey, I am a chosen one. I said, why do people hate me so much?
Because they don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like you.
I don't care.
Like the first video I started uploading in the chosen one community niche was, why do people hate me? And you wanna know, actually, when I really recorded that video first, I dropped it a few weeks ago. And as I'm recording this video, this is April in 2024, I dropped my first chosen one labeled video a few weeks ago, but I actually recorded that video months ago in November of 2023. So the concept of people hating me kept repeating to the point where I was like, yo, why is this not stopping? Why do people hate me? It got to the point that I looked it up on YouTube. And you wanna know what I found? Other like-minded individuals uploading content with chosen one SEO-based titles.
How would you define a genius in that context? But also, why do you feel the need to call yourself that?
Because otherwise I'm called celebrity.
So it's less about the chosen one term coming off as egotistical, but more about labeling the community and understanding like, yo, there's other people that resonate with what you're going through. And sometimes that's really all you need. You need to know that someone else feels you. Because if you're an average person watching this video and you're a white sheep, you know everyone feels you. Everyone feels you, right?
You're not that guy. Okay. Are you? Absolutely.
But as the black sheep, you don't think anybody feel you. So don't try to take that away from us. And that's why chosen ones can't be around a lot of people, because they'll even look at us referring to our community as chosen ones as, oh, you probably think that you're better than us. And that's how people address our energy anyway, that they think that we're better than them.
Can't you see I'm busy right now? You have an important phone call, my king. How important could the phone call be, huh? And what makes the phone call so important, Henry? It's the president, my king. Why does he keep calling me?
So like I said, going back to Toronto, man, I said, yo, I don't need to talk to everybody because my energy is inviting. My energy is awesome. I know that if I want to give somebody my energy, I will. But I have to be very choosy on who I do that with, because my energy is sacred. I don't need to give it to everybody, because people use and abuse your energy when you just give it out to everyone. Your energy is no longer sacred if you just give it out to everyone. Why do they say to protect the cookie? If you get a cookie out to everybody, then the cookie not special. The cookie used and abused is like throwing a hot dog down the hallway, gang. And I don't even like hot dogs.
Why is it necessary to keep the vagina clean?
I ain't been in a hallway since school. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta grasp this. Gotta grasp this. And even as I'm sitting in the same event, right? I'm sitting on my phone for quite some time. I could probably say that there was damn near a period I was on my phone for like an hour, doing whatever I was doing, watching videos, looking at restaurant videos, you know, answering messages, looking at emails. I can actually be productive on my phone. So just me staring at my phone, it may, like on the outside looking in, it makes it look like, you know, this guy's a bozo just looking at his phone. He left his house to look at his phone, right? Ultimately, it was a rooftop. It was a nice day. It was fire. So I was like, yo, I enjoy this vibe. Like I would do that anyway. I would go to a restaurant and just be on my phone and be by myself, either watch a video or do some phone-based work, whether it's, you know, responding to my community on Instagram or uploading videos or editing videos or color grading videos or putting together videos in my phone that I can make another video with. It's like, there's so many things I can do on my phone, right? That the average person probably can't do on their phone. The average person probably does nothing and just scrolls and is a consumer.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me.
But as a creator, I create constantly. My brain is constantly in creation mode, right? So even when I'm on my phone, I'm really creating things or figuring out how I can make more money. And utilizing the things on my phone. I'm like, yo, what can I do with this and this, that, and the third. Like it's really a mental thought process with me on my phone. It's not just me texting people. I honestly barely text people. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of like a phone call type of person or a FaceTime type of person because when I'm on my phone, I'd rather be productive, right? So as I'm sitting there, a girl comes up and she's like, so this party was kind of like, it's a party / like game night type of situation, right? And she's like, oh, you just gonna sit here on your phone? You're not gonna play no games? Like you just gonna sit here on your phone and you're not gonna play no games?
I don't play video games no more. I never play video games.
That's how you feel? And I look at her and I'm just like, I'm keep the buck. I wasn't really attracted to her either. So it's not like even something came to me to try to come up with some type of line like, oh yeah, what, you want to play a game with me or something? Like I didn't even, that's what I say, I don't give my energy out to people that I just don't even want. I don't even want to make people feel like I'm gonna give them what it is that they want from me if that's not what I want to reciprocate.
Let's play a little game I made. All you gotta do is pick a candy bar, one gotta play.
In my opinion, if someone were to get up and go talk to you first, especially a woman, she's attracted to you. That's choosy signals. That's a whole type of other video that we can also get into, right? But that's choosy signals. If a girl comes up and talks to you, even if a girl comes up and puts herself in your face, in your environment, around you, that's a choosy signal as well, right? So she came and was like, oh, you're just gonna be on your phone, you're not gonna play no games? And I was like, I mean, I really had no words. I was like, oh man, I'm chilling. And she didn't even really wasn't too invested, honestly. She was invested, but she wasn't invested enough to really poke to get me to maybe try to play a game with her or something. And ultimately, I didn't really want to. So it was pretty good she did. Maybe she really felt my energy and then like, she's like, oh yeah, nah, he's really probably just not on that.
Let's play a little game I made.
Like, I like games, but I didn't go there to play games, honestly. I went there really just to vibe. Like, I can literally leave my house, go somewhere else, simply to vibe. Not even to necessarily try to pick up women or something like that, just to vibe, right? But ultimately, chosen ones cannot be around a lot of people because our energy is so strong that we make people gravitate to us and attract to us. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Even though I'm saying the concept of this video is why chosen ones cannot be around a lot of people, but it's not that you should not do it though, because you could be blocking a blessing. You could be blocking a dope person that wants to actually enter your energy, and you assess their aura and you say, you know what? I think you might be worth my time. So you actually should put yourself around people, but you have to understand why certain things happen to you so you're not confused, and you can play to win so you don't play yourself. We outside getting down and dirty.
My guy Taylor's in the building. He's a YouTube superstar, Instagram content creator. What else do you do, sir?
And, you know, I get down and dirty expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? I got
expeditiously.
Expeditiously.